I'm Susan Kitchick and welcome to Life's Good. We're going to take a look at this week's top stories from the entertainment, art, sports, and technology worlds. So take a break from the hard news you see every day and catch up on some upbeat headlines. Let's get started.
Coming up on our show today, the Twilight Saga rocks the MTV Movie Awards. A British artist turns Istanbul into his very own canvas. Tennis pro Rafael Nadal wins the French Open. And researchers make progress in their search for the ultimate green energy.
Let's get things rolling with the latest from the entertainment world. Here's a look at the top entertainment headlines. Up first today, Jennifer Hudson gets a book deal. Jennifer Hudson is working on a memoir mostly about food. The Oscar-winning actress has signed a deal to write a book about her struggles with weight and how she dropped 80 pounds. The book is due out in January. Jane's Addiction put on a surprise performance at the opening of the E3 Expo in Los Angeles. The band took the stage after Sony announced their new portable gaming device and a collection of new game titles. Is she or isn't she? Well, no, she's not. After a tedious back-and-forth rumor mill that Cheryl Cole was dropped, rehired, refired from the U.S. version of X Factor, officials from the series announced she will not be on the show. She will now be replaced by Pussycat Dolls singer Nicole Scherzinger. The official announcement ends almost 2 weeks of speculation over the decision. Wesley Snipes has suffered a severe legal setback. The U.S. Supreme Court has refused to review his case. The actor is currently serving a 3-year prison sentence for failing to file income tax returns from 1999 through 2004, a time when he earned more than $37 million. The High Court rejected his appeal without any comment, refusing to hear the case. Britney Spears has announced that she is expanding her Femme Fatale tour to include the UK. She'll hit London and Birmingham in late October and then on to Manchester in early November. Spears' U.S. summer tour launches June 16th in Sacramento, California. The 8th annual Glamour Women of the Year Awards 2011 attracted a host of glittering stars to its awards ceremony on Tuesday night. Held at the Berkeley Square Gardens Hotel in central London, the show was hosted by comedian James Corden. The prestigious Glamour Awards recognizes the accomplishments of women across TV, radio, film, theater, music, and business, and the winners are voted for by the magazine's readers. Those accepting awards included Stevie Nicks, Ellie Goulding, Kim Kardashian, Gemma Arterton, Jessie J, and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. A judge on Wednesday ordered a man accused of showing up at Lindsay Lohan's court appearances and leaving gifts at her house to stay away from the actress for the next 2 years. A restraining order was issued after a hearing which neither Lohan nor the stalker attended. Lohan is currently serving house arrest on a 120-day jail sentence for violating her probation by stealing a necklace. Mel Gibson's ex-girlfriend has asked a court to disqualify the Oscar winner's attorneys handling a bitter custody dispute because she consulted with one of their partners in a paternity dispute with another actor. Attorneys for Oksana Grigorieva are seeking to either disqualify Gibson's attorneys or require a judge hearing the case to review records of the Russian musician's dealings with the firm. Grigorieva met with a partner in the firm of Kolodny and Anto in 2008 at Gibson's suggestion, while she was dealing with custody issues involving her son with British actor Timothy Dalton. And Shania Twain is headed to Las Vegas. The country superstar has announced her headlining residency at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace starting December 1st, 2012. Her new show is called Shania, Still the One, and will feature all of her biggest hits. The vampire franchise Twilight dominated the 2011 MTV Movie Awards for a 3rd year in a row. The Twilight Saga Eclipse snagged 5 awards, including Best Movie and Best Kiss between rumored real-life couple Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart.
Please welcome your host for the 2011 MTV Movie Awards, Jason Sudeikis.
The MTV Movie Awards was more like the Team Edwards show.
I think I was going to win. That's just kind of embarrassing now.
Twilight star Robert Pattinson sucked up the spotlight and the popcorn-shaped trophies at Sunday's shenanigan-packed ceremony.
Yeah, thanks very much. I'm consistently surprised.
Among the actors' moments, winning 3 different awards, kissing co-star Taylor Lautner, and slipping the F word past censors when presenting Reese Witherspoon with the special MTV Generation Award. For his role as vampire Edward Cullen in the Twilight Saga Eclipse, Pattinson won Best Male Performance, Best Fight with Bryce Dallas Howard and Xavier Samuel, and Best Kiss with Kristen Stewart.
A little more. And I just want to do it.
Instead of smooching each other upon receiving their award, Pattinson declared he didn't feel like kissing Stewart before descending back into the audience and planting his lips on Lautner. Team Jacob also earned some love from Saturday Night Live star Jason Sudeikis. The show's host kicked off the silly ceremony at the Gibson Amphitheater by starring in his own version of The Hangover, in which he went in search of Lautner.
Everybody that voted for me, it actually really...
The other Twilight wins were Stewart for Best Female Performance and Eclipse for Best Movie. The non-vampire winners picking up MTV Movie Awards on Sunday included Justin Bieber, who won Best Straw-Dropping Moment for Justin Bieber Never Say Never, Tom Felton, who was named Best Villain for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Alexis Nicole Sanchez, who won the Best Line Award for Grown Ups, and Emma Stone as Best Comedic Performance for Easy A. Stone is only the second woman to ever win that honor, Reese Witherspoon having previously won the award for her role in Legally Blonde. Speaking backstage, Stone said it was flattering and unbelievable. Other stars attending the event included Emma Watson, Selena Gomez, Justin Timberlake, and Mila Kunis. Fashion designers, editors, and Hollywood's elite gathered for the 2011 CFDA Fashion Awards. Pop star Lady Gaga was honored with the foundation's Fashion Icon Award. It seems the fashion crowd, especially when fully decked out for Monday night's Council of Fashion Designers of America Awards, can be pretty intimidating. CNN anchor and master of ceremonies Anderson Cooper said so, actress Naomi Watts said so, and even Lady Gaga said so. On stage to accept her award as the year's top style icon, a soft-spoken, maybe even teary-eyed Gaga said she was nervous. The audience at Lincoln Center boasted bold-faced names such as Marc Jacobs, Anna Wintour, Diane von Furstenberg, Donna Karan, and Michael Kors. Lady Gaga talked about how important fashion was in her life as a pathway to self-discovery, artistry, and confidence. The music star and style risk-taker was the talk of the red carpet.
I just like that she goes to the place that she wants to go every time, and it's always something new and unexpected, and she does what feels right for her.
You have no idea. I am so excited because my nephew and my niece, who are back home in Nepal, like 6 and 9 years old, they called me and they said, you better take a picture with her. So that's my plan.
Naomi Watts presented the top women's wear honor to Jack McCullough and Lazaro Hernandez of Proenza Schuler. The design duo arrived at the event with actress Liv Tyler. The two standing ovations of the night went to photographer Arthur Elgort and designer Marc Jacobs, who was there for his Half-Lifetime Achievement Award, according to presenter Sofia Coppola. Alexander Wang was honored as Accessories Designer of the Year, and Michael Bastian was presented the award for Menswear Designer by actor Gerard Butler. Jessica Alba, showing off her baby bump in a coral and purple gown by von Furstenberg, gave the CFDA Founders Award to InStyle fashion director Hal Rubenstein.
She was the only one I wanted to have participated.
Many people still remember Hanson for their 1997 hit MMMBop, which topped the charts when their oldest member was just 16 years old. Now, after more than 10 years, brothers Zach, Isaac, and Taylor are getting back to their roots with a new single, album, and concerts in London.
Hanson is currently celebrating the release of their 5th album, Shout It Out, by playing a 5-night concert series in London, which will show off the complete musical journey. 5 of 5 London sees the band perform each of their studio albums in their entirety on consecutive nights. The sold-out concerts are taking place at King's College in London between June 5th and June 10th. The 3rd album to be released on the band's own label, 3CG Records, Shout It Out, has already been a success in the U.S., debuting at number 2 on the Billboard charts last year. It was officially released in the UK on June 5th.
Shout It Out, I think more so than most of the records in the last 15 years, has a stronger connection even to our first record than many records have, because of really strongly reconnecting with those early R&B and early pop roots and the stuff that we grew up listening to, which has always been a part of our music, but is a really strong theme on this record. I think you hear, hopefully, cross your fingers, what excited people about what it was that we do as a band in the first place. And I think even when you listen to a song like Give a Little, compared to early singles like Where's the Love or even Bop, I think that there are a lot of similarities, guitar riff and drum kind of based music. I mean, Give a Little is almost the most similar to Bop of any song I can think of that we've done.
The band hopes that the new album will be received just as well, and that the fans will feel as good about the songs as they do.
It's a symbol of a music icon, and now it's up for sale. The red and black jacket Michael Jackson wore in his Thriller video is hitting the auction block in Beverly Hills.
Auction administrator Darren Julian says the red and black leather jacket is the most recognised and significant piece of pop culture to come up for sale. And he expects it to fetch at least $200,000 at the Music Icons auction on June 25th and 26th at Julian's Auctions in Beverly Hills. Jackson autographed the jacket as a gift to his longtime costume designers Dennis Tompkins and Michael Bush. He wanted them to use the small calfskin jacket as a template for his future concert fashions. A portion of the proceeds from its sale will benefit the Shambhala Preserve, where Jackson's 2 Bengal tigers, Thriller and Sabu, have been living since the pop star left his Neverland Ranch in 2006. Other Jackson items up for sale include the wig he wore when he announced his ill-fated This Is It concert series in London, a fedora and spangled glove he wore on stage. The Music Icons sale also includes one of Eric Clapton's guitars, Frank Sinatra's patent leather boots and 1986 Jaguar, jackets and a guitar from Elvis Presley, a signed harmonica from Bob Dylan, and nearly 600 other pieces of music memorabilia from Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, the Beatles and others. The collection will be on view free to the public from June 13th to 25th at Julian's Auctions Gallery in Beverly Hills.
It was one of the most highly anticipated events of the season, and one for a good cause at that. Stars gathered for a charity polo match at Governor's Island, New York to benefit Haiti. Hugh Jackman, Mark Jacobs, and Donna Karen co-hosted the star-studded polo event to help Haiti.
I play like a kind of junior polo where you use like a lacrosse net as opposed to a mallet, right? And that's how I learned how to ride for the movie Australia. We would play that every morning for an hour. So that's like the baby version. Then I just got invited to graduate up to polo. I don't know if I'd be any good at it.
Turns out his wife, Deb Furness, also has some polo experience.
Do you know my part-time job was cleaning polo horses?
Yes, I know.
I cleaned the horses, so I don't know if you call that playing polo.
So
celebs including Isla Fisher, Wyclef Jean, and Kathy Griffin took the short ferry ride from Manhattan for the 4th annual Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic on Governor's Island.
I'm rooting for Team Blackwatch because I believe in their mission as well as their running back is excellent and their forward.
Star player and model Nacho Figueras led his team, the Black Watch, to a 6-5 victory. Proceeds went to Hope, Help, and Rebuild Haiti.
Nacho here, guys.
Moving on to the lifestyle portion of our show now. First, we'll take a look at some street art. British artist Julian Bieber is taking his 3D effect street art to Turkey. He's turning Istanbul into a canvas, transforming a sidewalk of the upmarket neighborhood Nişantaşı with a large-scale chalk drawing over 3 days.
The internationally renowned artist, often called the Pavement Picasso, has been creating the optical illusion of three-dimensional scenes on public streets since the mid-1990s. He has produced hundreds of pieces of pavement art around Europe.
Well, I used to do two-dimensional drawings, more conventional portraits, and people toss money into a hat. So one day I discovered that there was a rectangle of tiles already in the sidewalk, and it suddenly gave me the idea that I could use this because it looked a bit like a swimming pool. I could actually convert it and make it look like a swimming pool. And that was the first one I did, which started me off.